आप सुन रहे हैं समाचार एजेंसी ऑफ इंडिया का ऑडियो बुलेटिन।
You are listening the national level audio bulletin of Samachar Agency of India on Monday 22nd June 2020. Now you hear the news from Preeti Bhosle. The number of infected patients of COVID-19, the country has increased the number by 4,25,282. Recovered cases are 2,37,196 and who were died due to the COVID 13,699. In Maharashtra, total number of COVID-19 13,275. Recovered cases 65,744. In Delhi, 59,746 total cases. Recovered cases are 33,013. In Telangana, total cases are found 59,377. Recovered cases are 32,754. In Gujarat, 27,260 and recovered cases are 19,349. In UP, total cases are of the COVID-19 70,731 and recovered cases are 10,995. In Rajasthan, total cases of COVID-19 14,930 and recovered cases are 11,597. In West Bengal, total cases of 13,945, recovered cases are 8,297. In Madhya Pradesh, total cases of COVID-19 11,903 and recovered cases are 9,015. And in Haryana, 10,635 total cases are found and recovered cases are 5,557. Union Home Ministry Amit Shah has chaired a high-level review meeting to discuss the coronavirus situation in Delhi. A report on the containment strategy on the COVID-19 in Delhi, prepared by the committee headed by Niti Aayog member Dr. V.K. Paul, was present during the member meeting yesterday. And the containment strategy determined by the Dr. Paul, he asked the revise the demarcation of the containment zone and the strict monitoring and the control of the activity in such containment zone. It has asked to conduct the contact tracing and quarantining of the contacts of the all infected patients with the help of the Arogya Setu, and it has added. This the report suggested listening, the monitoring and each of the household, even the outside containment zone, which will be help the getting comprehensive information about the Delhi. The report also recommended to keep COVID-19 positive cases in hospitals, COVID care centers and home isolation, and also proper functioning of the COVID care centers, and taking the help of the voluntary organization NGOs in the regard. It has been decided to the serological survey will be conducted in all the Delhi from the 27th of this month to 10th of next month, in which the sample testing will be held of the 20,000 persons. This will be held to comprehensive assessment of the spread of the infection in the Delhi and will help draw the comprehensive strategy. The insurance scheme announced under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package for the health workers who are fighting to contain the COVID-19 has been extended for another 3 months till the September. The scheme provides the insurance cover of the 50 lakhs rupees to over 20 lakhs public healthcare providers. They will be include the committee health workers who may have to be in the direct contact and care of the COVID-19 patient and who may be risk the being the impacted by this. Earlier, the scheme was slated to end on the 30th June. The scheme is funded through the National Disaster Response Fund and operated by the Ministry of the Health and Family Welfare. The Mizoram government has extended the ongoing total lockdown in the state capital Aizawl 10 other district headquarters and the containment areas for the another 8 days till the 30th of this month to contain the further spread of the coronavirus infection. In an order, the government said that it extend the total lockdown for the stricter the measure imposed the earlier were the found to be the effective in the containing the spread of COVID-19. The total lockdown was imposed on the 9th of the June after the number of the coronavirus cases in the state jumped from 1 to 42 in a week, and it was scheduled to be the 4th till today. Mizoram yesterday reported on the fresh case, taking the state tally 141, of which 140 are returnees. There are the 132 active cases in the state, while the 9 are recovered from the virus. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has asked the officials to strengthen the surveillance system of the COVID in the state and prepare the strategy to identify the patient. He said that every COVID patient in the state should be hospital as early as possible. A special flight under the Vande Bharat mission carrying the 125 Indian medical students stuck Kyrgyzstan landed in Indore at the Delhi Ahilya Holkar International Airport last night. The Air India flight, which took off the Kyrgyzstan capital Bishkek, reached Indore via the Delhi. A health department official said all the students will be quarantined in their respective districts for the period for the 14 days as per the guidelines. Head scientist in the Epidemiology and the Communicable Diseases Division of the Indian Council of Medical Research, Dr. Raman R. Gangadkar, has said that the only way to reduce the COVID infection is by the taking necessary precaution. He also speaks the precaution while the participation in the Living Live program on the COVID-19. He also said the people should be not afraid the testing for the infection. He also said the lack of the testing can be deprive the patient of the necessary medication. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has held on a high-level meeting with the Chief of the Defense Staff General Bipin Rawat and the 3 service chiefs on the situation in the Ladakh. Over the correspondent reports that after the review meeting yesterday, armed forces were given full freedom to deal with any aggressive behavior in China's PLA. Along also discussed the adopting the different tracing approach, the guiding the border with the China henceforth. The top military brass was also told to ensure the strict vigilance on the Chinese activity around the land borders, airspace and the strategy seas land. The procurement of the minor forest produced by the central government has touched an all-time high, giving boost to the tribal economy. The ongoing procurement under the minimum support price of MFP scheme in the 16 states has been hit a record-breaking high, with the procurement and record-breaking high with the procurement touching the 79.942 crore rupees. With this, the total procurement for the year, both government and the private trade, has been crossed more than 2,000 crore rupees. This has been provided be a much needed PCR during the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has distributed lives and the livelihood of the tribes. With the injection of over 2,000 crore rupees in the tribal economy, the MSP and MFP scheme can be leaded the transformation of the tribal economic system and the empowering the tribal people. Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal has launched an online yoga quiz competition to promote the integration of yoga in school, the curriculum. Speaking on the occasion, he said The objective of the competition is to create awareness and to motivate children to acquire the comprehensive information for the authentic source on the different yogic practice. He said the competition aimed at developing deep understanding and the motivation children to apply the understanding of this practice in one's life and living. Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has announced the National Testing Agency (NTA) has launched Hindi test feature on the National Test Abhyas mobile app. He said the competitive exam the student preferring the Hindi can now the practice on their mobile device with the Hindi mock test released on the smartphone application by the NTA. And the ministry informed the last month the NTA had the launch its artificial intelligence powered smartphone app to the empower engineering medical aspirants and the prepare the safely from their homes from the entrance exam including JEE, mains and the NEET. Mr. Nishank said so far over 16.5 lakh testing has been given by the student on this app, and more than the 9.56 lakh students have downloaded the apps. India has become the 12th largest holder of the US government securities at the end of the month of April, with holding worth $157.4 billion. The last data from the US Treasury Department shows that after the significantly reduced the exposure in the March to the $156.5 billion Indian marginally hike the holding by the $0.9 billion to $157.4 billion the next month. Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) has said that the condition becoming favorable for the further advance of the southwest monsoon into some more parts of the Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand from tomorrow. The monsoon will be reached the entire western Himalaya region, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, most part of Punjab and some part of Rajasthan during the 24th and 25th of this month. You were listening the national level audio bulletin from the Samachar Agency of India from Preeti Bhosle on 22nd Monday 2020. We will again take this bulletin on the Tuesday 23rd June 2020. If you like this bulletin, then you must be like it, subscribe and share it. We will be present again till then. Goodbye.